Sure, that was some good damage, but... Hello everyone, Thranx is here, and welcome back to Monster Train, where we just unlocked another champion for the Hellhorn. So now we have a secondary champion and also a secondary champion for the Awoken. But what we're facing here is, if I recall, we need to unlock some of the other things by summoning creatures and killing enemies, which is pretty much just what happens through the course of the game, right? So I'm thinking we'll try the new Awoken. I'm curious. I think I just like hearing them scream and yell, but no, we're going to try the Awoken, and we'll stick with the Stygian Guard so that we can level this up and get the next Stygian champion as well. Over halfway to unlocking that clan, and under halfway from unlocking that one. Let's go ahead and depart. We're Covenant rank 4, moving up the chain. And let's just see what we get. Regen 5, offering attuned, and 30 health, regen 3 for Awaken. That's interesting. That's a pretty good one if we get the cards to really make it work. I think we'll go with the champion first. Let's pick our champion ability before we look at the artifacts to think what we're going after. Oh, interesting. Sweep. Apply rooted to the attacked unit. So this will keep enemies from moving up a floor with sweep. Ooh. And this one adds 3 sting spells to your hand. Do we start with any sting spells? Because that would... No, but we do get Frozen Lance, and there are incant triggers. Root Seeds. 2 strength, draw 1 next turn. Let's go with the Thorn Lord, since I think we're gonna have incant triggers and spells. That seems like that's gonna marry up with the Stygian Guard fairly well. 15 armor on the pyre. He moves between floors. That's pretty good. That'll kill some of the weaker enemies. I don't know. I like 15 armor on the pyre, just as a protection. Alright, 10 armor, and we get a free unit. Yeah, I think we have to do that. The unit draft is really good early on. And our pyre has the armor to weather a little bit of a beating if we don't kill them all fairly easily. So let's go with our champion here. And then sting these. And then, let's see, Frozen Lance, Sting, Frozen Lance, Sting, right? Yeah, not bad at all. Now where are we at? Well, we can get the healing. Train Steward. Probably go ahead and throw one of you down. It would be nice to get that gold, but not really gonna happen, right? I think the heal here is pretty significant, followed by root seeds, really. But no, we gotta get our train stewards up there. Bye! Yeah, there's not much we can do about that. We can, however... Hold on, we knocked down some of this armor. We need a regen here. So we lose a train steward. Again, they're gonna push up to our pyre fairly high there. I think really this is, yep, regen, and then sting. And then we pretty much, they don't even get a chance to hit our higher because we're gonna beat the boss with our champion. Yeah. High regen and the sting sure helped. And we get the unit draft after all, which is what we wanted. Restore 2 health to friendly units and deal 2 damage to enemy units. That seems fun. A little bit of interplay there with the Stygian Guard. I kind of like the offering token since we have a discard card in the... Ooh, oh, they're all pretty good. I think we'll go with Quick, though. Mostly just because it's a card we haven't picked yet. It doesn't have the golden border, and I'm trying to do more of that. Meta progression at lower difficulties, I think, is probably the most important. I think I want another... Let's go with character building here at the Merchant of Steel. Another Animus of Speed or Thorned Hollow for a tank. I think the tank is probably the best bet. Ooh, Endless Stone. Dang. Dang. No. Doesn't really help us out. We can give the spikes here. And the Battle Stone will also give to the Thorned Hollow. I think that's probably a pretty reasonable upgrade early on to the tank. Non-units get 4 swords and Relentless. They have haste. Oh, Relentless, that's always a thing with Sweep. Ooh, with Sweep. No, but I want the unit draft. Unit draft for me is a hard one to pass up. I want the units. So, stronger. Oof. Alright, so we'll start with this, and then it's going to be Animus of Speed. Right? So it's going to be Sting. Sting, I mean, they're free, right? We could and can't. We should and can't. We might as well. We're not gonna. It's not like we're gonna get to hold on to it. All right. So up top there, I think, since most of them have haste, we'll push you up to the top floor here like this, and then I think that's the right call there. Get you a rejuvenate. At which point we'll. Probably give you a train steward just to back you up there, and that's sort of our... Yeah, that's it. A brief respite. Let's give you the health, because that's, yeah, all kinds of spikes on you. That's what we want. So if we, let's see, if we... Thorns here. The sweep is not going to really do us any good. We could add 60 damage. Let's do that. That was pretty darn good. But that minimizes... no, well, it doesn't. We're gonna get rid of the haste. I don't know how that's gonna work. The sweep hurts us a little bit, it does. But I think in the end, it doesn't even matter. No, there we go. Look at that. Restoring Retreat does send a unit and restore 10 health. I mean, it's not a golden card, so I kind of think we have to. This is another discard right there. And we have all of these units. Gosh, the Animus is fun, but Sweep really just kind of destroys them. Spell Weakness, not... Oh, that would... With a Sweep... I'm just... Let's go with the Spell Weakness. That's not... I don't feel like we got the unit that I wanted. I definitely think we're going to come over here and get a free artifact. enemy units when they enter the floor below the pyre room. 50% chance to swap the front and back enemy units when they enter your train. This is fun. This gives me more time to beat them up. That's not really either one that I wanted. So we've got a sweep or a quick. I think let's... take the gold. I think we'll take the gold. I just don't want any one of those units. Fissure in the ice forces the Bone Shaker to stop. Copy a card or copy a card 5 times. Oh, 5 times copy. And we don't really have the good setup. Do we want to copy this one? That's a pretty good one. Glimmer. I think we just take another tank. I mean, it also needs a heal. No, I think I'd like another tank. And it's fully upgraded too, so realistically, the best card to duplicate is a card that has upgrades already built into it. Constructed explosives explode twice. That's a gross one. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Let's go with... How about if we do this? Boom. How about that, huh? And now we have our tanks all set up on each floor. And I think what we need to do is apply regen here. We'll give you the Animus of Speed. Apply your regen here. And then there we go. There's not much we can do about that. It's going to do 20 twice, and then, yeah, that's too much damage. It's just too much. Too much. We could hit you. You're going to die. You're all going to die from spikes. So we lost that tank. We can actually absorb some of the damage there. Look at that. And then this one, I say we draw and discard. Yeah. How do you like those apples, huh? Kept the tank alive. Need some of those heals. You can just have it all. I think what we'll do here is this one. No. We'll heal you first. Boom. Gosh, this sweep might have been better than the quick. Perhaps. Potentially. Let's just let this one go where it goes. Yep, and they got haste, so I completely healed the wrong one. We can do that, though. That will help out. Sweep for spell weakness. And then, yeah, I don't really want to spend that card. Final wave. Stings are free. Drat, that's not a lot. Could we maybe... I have an idea. What if I do this? Is that going to put you in front? No, it puts you in the back. Whoopsie! Can I shove you to the front? Well, if I would have known that, I would have put the, well, no, because it's going to help us out a little. We can maybe... We can maybe do that. And then what? Spikes. Sure, that was some good damage, but realistically not, I think we do the same thing again here. We go, yeah, retreat like that, and then we can sting, sting. Probably should have put the train steward first. Right, let's draw a card and then discard a card like this one. Yup. And then let's draw and discard another one. I don't want to discard. I guess we discard this one. And then we'll go Sting and Frozen Lance and Train Steward. Not enough Ember. Well, that's how that goes. We have 15 armor, so we can take all 2 attack. Well, 1 attack for sure. And then we don't have a way to discard, although we did get spell weakness, so actually Crypt Builder finishes the job because of that spell weakness. Paying dividends, look at that. Transfer all Frostbite on this floor to a unit and then double the amount of Frostbite. Regen 2 and Spikes 2, add a copy of the card to your pile. Yes, please. That's fun. Ooh, we have another Incant. I like both of these, but I'll take the Incant. We have sort of our tanks already. Alright, where are we lacking? Our draw is pretty good. We could go Capacity. I think we want the Ember for the first one, honestly. Removal. Coins in a unit. Duplication. Do we really need to duplicate anything? Not particularly. Let's remove a couple of Train Stewards. I think we actually need to leave a Train Steward in the deck this time just to get it gold. Just to keep it as a golden sort of mastered card, showing that we did it one time. Permafrost! We don't really have any cards that we want to sit on. Most of these cards are going to be good, just like immediately. Probably could have duplicated Glimmer. Let's see if we can make... Let's see. Glimmer we can make a 0 cost. If we give it a Surge Stone, right now it's 22 and Consume. $50 health and regen 3. No, I think 22 health and damage is really good. And then I think we wait to see if we can take the Consume off of that card at a later time. I think 3 for Awaken. It would be great if we could get that one down to 2. And then Permafrost? I mean... None of these really strike me as cards we want to freeze. Let's re-roll. Hold over. This card is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. So we can play it over and over again. Oh. Oh my, oh my. No. That's a little goofy, actually. In fact, I kind of want to make this spell cheaper. Make it a 1-cost spell. 20 magic power and Consume. I don't want too many of these spells to have Consume on them. Let's just, let's purge one more card. We'll get rid of one more Train Steward, and then we'll just call it. Incant 2 and more health, or sweep and apply Rooted to the attacked unit. The Strangler. Or just make you beefier with a bigger incant. I think that's where I want to be in life. Synergizing with the Stygian spells. Units on each floor, 150 coins. I think we can do that. We've got the pyre armor. Let's do that. I'd like to get my money. I'd like to get paid. And plus, these are rooted. They can't go anywhere, and these will get rooted when they get up there, and so we have all the time in the world. Now, what we'll do is we'll summon our champion, we'll give ourselves another incant, and now we're going to start spell casting all over the place. All over the place. Yep. And that's it. This room has reached the limit. Well. Oh, Glimmer's got consumed. No! That's okay. Spikes are gonna make us real money here. And now, as long as I can keep this one alive, like this, maybe. Hold on. I think our best bet is to secure this gold here. We're gonna kill them all but 2, but we're gonna lose our tank completely. Really? We could absorb some of it. We could put the icy silliphite in the front to die. I'd rather keep the tank, if I'm going to be honest. And the spell weakness did help us out in the long run. But we have a Siren of the Sea now. I think we sacrificed the icy silliphite to keep our Thorned Hollow. That Thorned Hollow is good. Right, so the pyre took a little bit of hits, lost some armor. It's a thing. Friendly units gain +2 per death. Need some more of those heal spells. Probably should have used the Glimmer, to be honest. Let's see if we can get. I don't want this one. Yep. Now we're talking. Now it's goodness right there. Train steward in the back? Really? Thinking no, I think we need to keep these incants going. Now, before you are allowed to perish, let's get you with a regen. And then root seeds, a regen, and then maybe help you die a little bit. Pyre's gonna get hit kind of a little bit here. Again with the big heal, and then actually we're gonna go Glimmer is what we should have done. Yeah. And then we get our incant on down there. You're rooted, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, and then in the end, it doesn't even matter. Because it doesn't matter. And we just have to discard anyways, but we did it for the incant. I did it all for the incants. Look at that. With the extra money. Ooh, spikes 4. 10 health and spikes 3. What? Yeah. Offering, apply a sap 2 to enemy units. If discarded before the end of your turn, it will instead be played. Yeah! Yes! -4 to enemy attack? Yes. That's a thing. I see. I see. Do we want to boost some spells? Yes, kind of, we do. Okay. Plus, I want to see what this is. Permafrost again, so we can lower the cost of Cycle of Life. I think that's absolutely the right call there. 20 magic power and consume. I mean, We can make Crypt Builder really mean. It is attuned. Yeah, let's do that. If we play Crypt Builder, chances are we don't want it again. Double stack. Double stack, double stack, double stack. That pushes it back up to cost 2. Yes. Yes, terms that I accept. I accept those terms. We could make Awaken only cost 1. Ooh, we could make Cycle of Life only cost 1. We'll just keep making those spells so cheap. 210, 210 on the crypt builder. Boom, boom, boom. I think maybe I want to take the consume off of Glimmer. Yeah, let's do it. 210. And we're gonna save our money. We're not gonna purge anything. What have we here? 2 ornate chests have emerged. Both chests have a strange lock. Oh, give me the cash. Lock clicks after a few attempts. Okay, so yeah, we had to spend some of our hard-earned higher health, but we got the money. Oh, not the stealth. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. $85 health is a lot. I don't think we can afford to do that. I'm just going to be honest and follow my instincts. When in doubt, got to follow my instincts. I fought in Armageddon. Yeah, you don't say. I thought about maybe hitting with the Crypt Builder, but in the end, we want ultimately our ultimate goal is going to be to keep the tank alive, and then yeah, I guess we'll go ahead if we put sweep here, we will get this, will we not? Will we? Oh, you're only doing 1 damage. Well, there's that animus. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I should have done both of the offerings on the bottom floor for the incant trigger. There you go. Get the spikes going. How are you only losing 1? A unit on this floor dies. Because you're going to gain armor from that one dying. I'm starting to doubt if we have a good setup. I'm starting to feel like that's a lot of beefy characters getting up there. Can you imagine if we had made them heal? Alright, well that's kind of a simple choice that we have to make. Boy, I'm tempted to give you spikes 3. We cast down here. If we cast our spells here, we keep the incant going, right? And I think that's ultimately where we want to be. Right, we need to get you a little bit of regen. You get those. I mean, we don't have any room. Really, capacity is crushing us, but there's not a lot we can do about it. This is where things get a little hurt. We could... Yep, offering. Discard this. Sap 2. That's going to help us get through more stealth. Followed by Sting. Yep, this one. And then Root Seeds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that was all the stealth. Oh, you better stay off that pyre. I am not a fan of that. Alright, well there's not much we can do about that. Oh, they're beating up on that pyre really good. Really, really, really good. Health and spikes. Frozen Lance is some damage. We could go spreading spores, right? That's 110. And then Frozen Lance. Yeah, so we're going to take a little bit of pyre damage. A little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot. We need to drastically reconsider where we're at in life. 10 times the amount of spikes on friendly units. Armor 1 to friendly units. That could be... I'm thinking about armor, honestly. The problem is we're having too many tanks that require healing when they're cast and to grow their spikes, right? And yeah, we need the pyre health. And the truth is, long term, that doesn't work because we only have so many heals in our pack. In fact, really, we have like hardly any heals. We have a couple of regens and a glimmer, and the regens don't even count as heals, really, and neither does the spreading spores. We don't have enough heals to make these tanks work. We need to change the way we're looking at our units, is really what that boils down to. I think making a very cheap Wake is a good call, and then maybe if we get a chance to duplicate a card, we can duplicate that one. I think having another boosted, consumed, attuned Crypt Builder is good, and then double stack. Sap 4, but then, yeah, the spell gets more expensive. I think we're just going to re-roll. Hold over. Alright, so we can make another spell cheap again, like maybe a zero cost Root Seeds. And make this spell cheaper. 10 magic power. We just have 2 Crypt Builders that are the same, even though we paid for them the long way. What spell would we want to give holdover to? Guardian's Amulet? The Offering Token? You're just going to keep drawing it over and over again. We don't really have a good... We don't have a good use for that. Alright, let's start looking at cards we don't want to have. I don't necessarily want all these Root Seeds in here, and... honestly, the Frozen Lances are a little underplay, or a little over... They're not worth it. They're not worth it. That's the basic gist of it. So, this is going to be a tough fight. Alabaster Guardians have multi-strike. Fel empowers units with Rage. Okay. Multi-strike, and they're given Rage. That's not fair. But they don't go anywhere, they don't do anything. Okay, so what we want is our incant floor down here. That's a given. We need to just incant as much as possible. Right. at this point, if we could put our armor unit here, that would be really helpful. We need to cast as much as possible on this floor, if we can. That rage hurts. Multi-strike is such a bunch of malarkey. I think we have to sort of start doing this here. And then do we want to pop our crypt builders now or save them for the boss? I think we pop one of them now. We get these Alabaster Guardians. Actually, yeah. I do believe that is the right call. Let's keep our champion alive. Our champion makes a lot of money long term, and as we incant on the bottom floor, we make a lot more progress towards what we want to do here. We do need to put the Awaken here, though. This is when we make a bold play. You might disagree with this, but I think we heal and descend this unit to beef up this floor. That might have been the wrong play. It's very possible that's going to come back at us, however. These two are going to beat up on our pyre so bad. That doesn't stop a lot. Okay, well, for reference, that's a lot of damage. How about some more? No, we'll do a Guardian Stone and an Animus of Speed. It's not going to... yeah. It's just going to soften them up for the pyre. Sap 2, right? With a sting, with a lance, and then, yeah, we don't get to do anything down here at all. The mid floor is totally left alone. We have nothing going on up here. They're just gonna run all over our pyre. Well, I mean... we could descend you. I don't think that's how that card is supposed to be used. Let's get rid of you, and we'll heal you. I mean, might as well, right? What, we've got one wave remaining? I don't want to give up. I feel like we can squeak this out. Now, okay, now we just have to get this kill on this floor, right? Or no? Would it be better to sap these two? Now, I can kill this person just like that. Okay, these are rooted. They're not going anywhere. Now we have... but we have to... this floor has to happen. Like, this has to be the floor that this happens on. We can draw and offer the amulet for sap. That's going to drastically increase the damage we do, because we're going to live longer. Regen 4 and spikes 4. root seeds, and root seeds. Gosh, it's so close. Fell the Wings of Light is determined to clean us up. 32 health. And where's a crypt builder when you need it? Okay, hold on. We have a sting. They have spell weakness 1. Yeah. Gosh, too bad we couldn't get that Bramble Lash a little sooner. So we can go Sting. And we're down to 12. Let's see. Can we get... Ooh, another Sting! And we'll apply the sap, although it doesn't matter. Sting, Frozen Lance. Oh my gosh! Don't call it a comeback, because we've been here the whole time. There you go. I think we gotta go capacity so we can get our armor incant unit on our incant floor. We could duplicate what? We could duplicate our Glimmer. Is there a spell boost over here? Nope, there's not a spell boost on either side. We really have to get the pyre health though, don't we? I actually would like to duplicate Unleash the Wildwood. No, we have to get the pyre health. We need to be smart about what we're doing here. Move a buff on enemy units. Steward units get +5/+5 damage shield 2 and multi-strike 1. Ha! Advanced prototype for our train stewards? Oh man. Okay, well yeah, let's see what we can do. Maybe our train stewards need a upgrade a unit with incant gain armor 2, like you, perhaps? I think that's the right call. Yeah. Upgrade a unit with +10 hell damage. Train steward? Yes. Yes, train steward gets an upgrade. Oh, we'll have an endless train steward. Yes, yes. 100 times yes. That's going to... The train steward is going to save us. Are you kidding me? Sweep and rooted versus incant +3 with 100 health, or sweep and rooted. This is just going to hold them on the floor that they are on. I think that's the right... I think it's time. It's time we take the sweep. I think it is. I think it is. Spell shield 2. No. No. We're kind of just squeaking through. Let's not give everybody spell shield, for crying out loud. I think at this point we want to add our champion to the second floor, right? Even though we're not going to get to really use these to much effect, because they're going to be discarded, so we might as well. Yeah. It was a little bit of a waste to do some casting on that floor, but I think it's going to be okay. Do we put the armor gainer in the front? No, because in the end, we just want this whole floor to be really, really beefy. Train steward. No, you should have gone down bottom. Oh, we need another capacity to do that. Well, that's just fine. I suppose we can go... Spell weakness doesn't do us any good, so we're starting to see there are some dead cards in our pack here a little bit. A little bit. I think we save that stuff. I think we save it. To use it now is folly.
I don't want that self-mutilation. I will consume here. Yeah, this floor here becomes a big fallback. Okay, now we're talking, because now we're gonna get to do really, really fun things. Like this. And this. Mm-hmm. Our second floor is a beast at this point, like it really is. I think this is the right call here. Although the roots are stacking up and our boss is getting... Oh, yes! Yes, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. Let's go. This bottom floor is sort of whatever it's gonna be. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to do that. That's what needs the permafrost, is the bramble lash. Whoa! The sting's not going to matter there. Let's put it to the boss. $293? That's all we're going to get? Okay, alright, alright. That helps. That helps. 26, that's why. That's a big. And then trample. That's only for excess damage. I don't think we're going to use that anytime soon. We could apply 100 damage out like this. 626, apply a stack of regen. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Because now we have multiple options at our disposal. But they're not even going to be able to beat the advanced train steward. No, I think the crypt builder just to finish the job. Focused growth, 25 health and draw 2 next turn. We need the heal. We need the heal. Sap 3, discard a card at random. I think so. I think sap works like an inverse heal. Like, we're not really giving ourselves health, but we're mitigating the damage we would lose. This is our chance. Do we come over here, duplicate a card? Do we boost our units more? I think we try one more time to get the consume removed. Holdover. I think Unleash the Wildwood gets holdover. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Plus 10 magic power. That's a fairly easy sort of... If we're not going to be able to take the consume off of Glimmer, then I guess we give it to a Frozen Lance. Or do we even care about either of these? I think we re-roll... Nah, it doesn't matter. Alright, well then I say we make the focused growth cheaper. And then we just leave it at that. Merchant of Trinkets. Probably could have looked at the trinkets first. Do we need root seeds? I don't think we do. Frozen Lances. I'd like to get to my other stuff a little faster if I could. I think we don't need to duplicate Unleash the Wildwood now, not with a holdover. We duplicate the Train Steward. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see what the trinkets we got. That should have saved our money. Lessons learned. You gotta enter here first. Yeah. All right. Seraph attacks every turn, applies melee weakness to your front unit, and gains attack on rally and incant. So it gets stronger when we rally or cast a spell, and the next time the unit is attacked, it takes that much damage again. Ooh. It's looking rough here. It's looking a little rough. Do I want this to be the first floor? I think we do. If we put the Animus of Speed here, though, you're dead. Oh, what am I doing? Don't rally on the floor of the boss. Oh, what a horrible decision. Mistakes were made. Alright, well, if they're gonna get removed, I want the incants. I have to, though. This is my character for that floor. And they're gonna kill? No matter what I do, I'm just gonna make them stronger, and it's because I have melee weakness. 2 times combat damage. At least we live. Gosh, maybe we should just leave it at that. I mean, a full heal holdover is not the end of the world. Because we can do it again. Aha, yes. Oh, I should have done that first. That's okay. I want to give you a heal, but we're going to let it ride this time. We need to try to not incant and rally on the floor with the boss. Let's see. You can get a full heal this time. I think we'll discard you. Whoa. Train Steward, yeah. Let's do it, let's go. Alright, you're on your own. No! Son of a gun. Why are you killing my champion? Okay, let's do some quick math, because melee weakness means we're going to get 12, 18, 24. That's too much damage. What's our maximum? 80? Well, with every cast we get some armor, right? But then with every cast, they go up 3. This is the only one worth it here. We kind of have to do this one. But I still don't think it matters, yeah. We can't lose our champion that early on. It's going to cause us vexations. If only the descend would push you to the front. I think we've got to let it go. I think we've got to let it go. I'm sorry, champion. I'm sorry. We're already up to no good. So what can we do here? We've got gains armor on incant, gains armor from you on incant. We can absolutely just incant our face off here and try as hard as we can to get you as much armor as possible. You can be healed in the next round. In fact, we're going to use that here because it's free. And we need the incant trigger because you won't need to be healed until next round. So then I think we do the spores here to help with the regen. And then this. And then we offer this up. There we go, there we go. Heal! Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep making you stronger. This is it. This is it. Thorned Hollow. Spikes. Bramble Lash. That doesn't really help us. Okay, they're gonna kill the Train Steward. The Train Steward is endless. I almost think 8. Oh no! Our worst fears are realized. I think we Unleash the Wildwood up here is pretty self-explanatory. I think down here we actually put the Train Steward in the front. That rally is no good. We've got to stop incanting down here, though. It's... He said as he continued to incant. We're only doing 11 damage. And that's because we're not really getting through, and that's just spikes. 33, it hits so hard. No! Woo! Alright, Train Steward goes here. That'll at least kill one of you. Gosh, we can't really... Can we afford to do this? I don't know. If we do the damage to the front unit, does that get us any extra? Not much, not much. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we go here. Glimmer. I don't think there's a thing we can do about this. I want to hit the boss with this, but we can't even get the trash out of here. We just don't do enough damage. Yeah, it was kind of doomed from the start, I guess, when we started stacking units that needed heals and we didn't have the heals. Maybe the champion... no, let's not talk like that. Okay, we don't have spikes. We get rid of this. We have to try and put the damage on the boss from the thing. Yeah. There's not a darn thing we can do. Boom. Well, there goes our win streak. Since we started winning. Crunch. We got taken right out. On the last level, spikes on friendly units deal 1 damage per stack. That's pretty good. Sap tap. The first time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1. What we did not get was any kind of synergy. Harness the Titan. Apply 5 magic power to spells in hand. That's kind of fun. Lose 5 max health, draw 1. Oh, that's an interesting card. Okay, and we did not unlock the next champion. And we definitely didn't make any sort of gold cards happen because we took too many cards. And yeah, we didn't have a theme. We didn't have the synergy going. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you had a good time watching because, as always, I've had a good time playing. Until next time, take care.